Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you tonight with my featured stamp set for November, which is new to everyone. It is the Quite Curvy Variety Bundle. Now, this new bundle is going to be available in the January through June 2021 mini catalog. But right now you have a chance to purchase this bundle before it is released in that mini. So I thought, what a perfect time to showcase it and have it as my featured stamp set so you can see all the fun things that you can do with this bundle. It's not just for Christmas. You can use it for really any occasion all year long. And I'm going to show you that this whole month of November. This first week, I'm featuring Christmas cards that you can create in a gift card holder tonight using the Curvy Christmas Stamp Set. The rest of the month, I'm going to feature the Quiet Curvy Stamp Set that you can use for many different occasions. So hello ladies, thanks for joining me. Let me switch the camera so you can see all the goodies. So these are the cards in my first PDF file for this month, and I'll go over those in a minute. This is the bundle that will be in the mini catalog. It's your stamps and your curvy dies. Now, right now, the only way you can get this is in this bundle. Once the mini comes out, you can buy the die separate from the stamp. But right now, during this exclusive time, you can only buy it in the bundle. This is the Curvy Christmas that coordinates with those dies. And then this is the Classic Christmas Designer Series paper. Now the paper and the Christmas Curvy set are only available while supplies last. So what that means is when they sell out, they are gone and done. So if you like this, you're going to want to get it now. There is a special right now where you can get the stamp set, the die, the Curvy Christmas stamp set, and the paper all bundled together, and you're going to save 10% on that bundle. And you'll find that flyer on my blog, www.TheStampCamp.com. If you want the direct link, click on Show More under the video, and you have the direct link to the bundle that I'm showing you tonight, as well as the flyer that kind of shows you everything there. So this first week I'm featuring the Christmas, the paper, and the dies. The rest of the month I will feature this part of the stamp set with the curvy dies. And you can use this for lots of occasions. I'm going to get you thinking outside the box. So tonight what we're going to do, I'm going to show you the 4 cards that are in the PDF file. With a minimum $50 order, you're going to be able to make those 4 cards this first week. And then tonight I'm going to show you how to make this curvy Christmas gift card holder. So I'll give you some tips on how to use those curvy dies. So let's get started on that. First thing you're going to do is start with a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. I'm just making sure I'm not frozen. All right, it's a great bundle deal. You are correct, Shirley. Everybody loves to save, and 10% is 10%, right? So this is cut 4.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it at 2 5/8 and 5 3/8. Now I'm going to fold on those score lines just like that. So you have a little shorter one that goes on the inside, and then the one that's exactly the same as your front. So the first thing you're going to do is open it up, that shorter width. Going to take the 1.5 inch circle punch, and we're going to punch away half of that circle. That's going to make our pocket for our gift card. Then I'm going to take the liquid glue here, and I'm just going to come down the side just like that. I probably should have used my curvy dies on it first, but that's all right. It should be no problem. So I'm just going to hold that in place for a second. I'm going to grab my dies. So we are going to use this skinny curvy one. Now a tip I have for you on these dies, you'll see there's a raised edge along the side. That is the cutting blade. So wherever you place that cutting blade, anything below that blade is going to be cut away. So when you're doing your lid, you have to make it so that the cutting is facing the bottom, and we're going to get rid of that bottom piece. We're going to just come in and curve that out just like that. So I'm going to bring in my die cut machine. And I'm going to place this across the bottom like so. There we go. And I'm going to crank that through. Because this die is the same length pretty much as your base, make sure that you have it within your perimeter so you don't bend your dies, because they are a little fragile. Okay, so that gives me that nice little loop-de-loop down there at the bottom, that nice little curve. Now I'm going to pop out these little dots that came out. Only because then it will, I could die cut my next sheet, but sometimes then they don't pop out as nicely when they get packed with those little papers. So I have a strip of Whisper White, and I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to cut this across here. The reason why I have it bigger, because it's easier for me to match my curve here with a bigger piece, because depending on where I bring it, I can bring it back and forth. It'll make more sense when I run it through. So let's run this through. Remember, the blade is at the bottom, so it's going to cut off the bottom. So I'm going to just bring it down. I want to make sure I'm within my plates. Okay, so now when I come in, how come it didn't match up? Oh, there we go. See why you want it longer? Because in order to match it up, it's a little bit wonky. But it's hard to get it in the same way if you do the exact same size. This way I got playroom, I got wiggle room. So I'm going to hold it where I want to attach it, and then I'm going to come in with my scissors. And I'm going to just trim this. And we're going to we're going to die cut it again, so it will kind of straighten out a bit. But that way I know it's going to match up. I'm good. So now we're going to stamp our curvy sentiment. So let me get that stamp set. And I did the May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. This works the best with the Stamparatus. So I'm going to bring that in. And this is going to be, I want to make sure I'm okay like this. And what's nice about the photopolymer is I can kind of bend it to the direction I want it to go in. So I kind of want to follow my little curve here, just like this. I hold that down in place. Hopefully it doesn't stick to my finger. I want to bring it up just a tad. I think just like that will be good. Oops, now I moved my paper. Let's see where we're at. Yep, I want to come down just a hair. All right, I'm going to take it off again just because I want to make sure it's the way I want it to be. Good. Don't move now. Now I'm going to take the Cherry Cobbler ink. We're going to ink that up. Stamp. Another reason I like the Stamp-A-Majig is if it didn't stamp nice or it wasn't good in one location, I can re-stamp it. So we're good with that. We followed our curve. This is going to fit on there nicely. I'm going to take the same die, and now we're going to come in and we're going to cut it smaller yet, just like that. So it's going to cut. We got to follow our curve. It's kind of hard for me to see because I don't want to get my head in the way. I think we should be good. Now we have our curved cut piece. Oh, that's from another. We're going to attach it to our gift card holder front now. Should be good to go. Just like that. Oops, you know what I forgot? Forgot to attach my designer series paper first. This is from the Classic Christmas. It's part of the bundle. And I want this to be 1 1/4. And hopefully I can sneak it down this side right here. Hopefully. Sometimes that adhesive is much stickier than what you want it to be. All right, see, you're learning from my mistakes. There. Ta-da! Worked. So now that it's on, and I can go back in and trim off if I didn't have it cut just perfect. Like so. Then we're going to take another piece of that designer series paper. And we're going to come in to the inside. Right across the bottom here. Like so. And then when you notice when you do all these cuts, you end up with lots of pieces like this. So, whoops. I've been using these up because why throw them away? You can layer them in all different directions. makes great snow mounds, but I'm going to put it right up there. Just for a little stamp sentiment inside. I want the Merry Christmas. And I need a black. One thing they do like to stick to everything. The photopolymer. So a little Merry Christmas. Stamp that, put that wherever you like it. Just like that. Then the last thing is the little Velcro dot to close it up. So these are, you'll find these little, I think they're 3/8 of an inch Velcro dots. I get them from Amazon, and I have the link on my blog, which right here is my blog, so that you can get them if you like. There we have it. Gift card goes in there. Isn't that cute? Loving these curvy dies. I tell you, there's so much you can do with them. Oh, I forgot about my little things. Good thing I brought that out. I took the rhinestones and the cherry cobbler, the dark, and just colored. I just did 3. And then I just, whoops, put them randomly on a star. Like so. This one a little thicker. That's the thing. You never know how thick. That's why that strip I showed you, where to run the whole strip and then cut off what you need to match up your curves. And this one, I use my designer series paper, is a little smaller. But that is your bonus little project for tonight, featuring the new Quite Curvy Variety Bundle. I tell you, that is a mouthful. So again, if you want the whole bundle, the Christmas, the Quite Curvy with the dies, and the designer series paper, you're going to save 10% if you buy the variety bundle. So you will find all the details when you click on show more on the bottom of the video, or you can go to my blog, www.TheStampCamp.com. This is the hostess code for this month. Make sure that you use that and you'll get the PDF file for all these cards, plus all the ones I'm going to do the rest of the month, featuring this one right here with the dies. So any questions? You always seem to come late. No problem. All you have to do is watch the replay. That's the beauty of replays, right? Got the bundle, but not the Christmas one. Oh, you gotta get the Christmas one. If this is only sold in the bundle right now with the dies, and then the Christmas paper and the stamp set are limited supply, so it's while supplies last. But right now you can get the entire bundle and save 10%. So that is got the paper and the bundle. Good deal. Love that. So again, if you need any of the supplies, visit my blog. If you like what you've seen tonight, make sure that you share, like, and comment. If you are new to my Facebook page or YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe and turn on those notifications so you know when I go live. That is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.